Hello guys, this is the teacher Alan and I made this presentation for you in order to explain the topic which is called predictions. We're going to talk about expressing certainty and uncertainty as well. So hope you like it guys, and if you have any questions remember that we're gonna have a session on Zoom. It's gonna be on Wednesday. It's going to start at 11 o'clock. All the information is on NatCam platform if you wanna check it out. But if you have any questions you can send me an email as well. So I'm going to start with the first one. The first slide is basically future. Let's go to talk about a future guys. Remember that we have different ways of talking about future. I'm going to show you the different ones. The first one is future simple, which is will. The second one is future, which is be going to. The third one is present continuous. And the last one is present simple. The first one, which is future simple, and basically is the main topic today, will has different ways of usage. One of the most common is for promises, predictions, offers, and requests. The second one, which is be going to, it is used mostly for predictions or plans as well. There is a slightly difference between will and be going to for making predictions, which I'm going to explain in a moment. Then we got present continuous as well. Yes, we can use present continuous to talk about a future. Present continuous is used to make arrangements. When we talk about arrangements, we're going to use present continuous. Remember that arrangements and plans are kind of the same. So you can use be going to or present continuous if you're talking about plans. Finally, we have a present simple. Present simple is used to talk about a future when we talk about schedules. For example, the train leaves at 7 o'clock today. That's an example of a future. Then, let's go to talk about predictions, which is the main topic. It says, there are many different ways to talk about a future in English. We use different verbs tense depending on what we want to say about the future. In this case, will and going to are going to be used to talk about predictions. But what's the difference between them? The difference between them is the evidence. We're gonna have evidence with be going to, and we are not gonna have evidence with will. That's a slightly difference, so please keep it in mind. Let's continue. Will. We can use will to make a certain prediction. Remember that we do not have any evidence about it. For example, I think that the cure for COVID-19 will be discovered soon. Remember that the simple future with will is one of the ways that we can make predictions. We can use this form to make almost any prediction about a future, whether we're talking about tomorrow or 100 years from now. Then guys, let's talk about a future progressive, perfect, and perfect continuous. Remember that we can use will with continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous forms. I'm going to show you the structure for each grammar tense. The first one is the future progressive. We're going to form the future progressive with will, the verb to be, plus the ing. Okay, here's an example. It says, at 12 o'clock tomorrow, we will be having lunch. Okay, we're here being specific at a time and what's gonna happen at a certain time at a certain point. Remember that we use will plus the verb to be plus ing verbs. The second one is going to be the future perfect. We're gonna have will, have, past participle, and that's it. An example is gonna be like, by 8 o'clock tomorrow, the plane will have taken off. Finally, we're gonna have a future perfect continuous, which is gonna be will, have, been, and ing verbs. That's called the present or the perfect progressive. For example, I will be tired when I get home because I will have been walking for over an hour. Then guys, we can use modal verbs and adverbs when we want to make a prediction but we are not quite sure about the future. Remember that modal verbs are specific or special verbs that we use in English. We got many more, but the ones that we're gonna use today is just may, might, and should. And we have some adverbs as well. We have probably, possibly, hopefully, and certainly. Let's going to give an example here. We have here modal verbs and adverbs as well. It says, by the year 2050, we may be able to take a holiday on the moon. Second one, in the future, doctors should have found a cure for COVID-19. Finally, when I'm older, I'll probably be living in a different city. Remember that we use modal verbs and adverbs when we are not quite sure about the future.